Nuance. The definition of nuance, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, is a very slight difference in appearance, meaning, sound, etc. I'm essentially going to go over the nuance in actually educating yourself with peer-reviewed studies and research, and then educating yourself the way a lot of people do. One of the ways I see people doing research nowadays is using AI sources like ChatGPT, Gemini, and other AI platforms. And to be honest, AI can be used for a lot of things. Like, if you don't want to do your taxes and make AI do it, that's a perfectly sane thing to do because doing taxes suck. But my biggest pet peeve to this modern century is when people use AI as an actual source for information. Now, I'm not going to name names, but essentially, when people do use AI, I think it discourages nuance and a deeper meaning to something and instead puts it at face value. And honestly, I don't think AI is all that accurate. For example, according to a study done by Cornell University, they asked a multitude of questions from different topics like law, health, finance, and politics. They also asked humans that were experts in these respected fields as well and concluded that AI only got 58% of the questions right, while humans got 94% of the questions right. Now, 58% is impressive, but right now we live in a time where politics plays a major role in our society. And right now, politics have radicalized people on both sides of the political spectrum. Shouldn't we be careful with the politics we are spewing? Shouldn't we have the care and responsibility to make sure our information is 100% accurate or as accurate as it can be instead of our information being 42% inaccurate? And it's not just with politics. Should you really trust AI with something as important as your health? I asked AI if it could tell me how to lose weight without a good diet, and it gave me a ton of suggestions, which mean nothing because the truth of the matter is, you cannot outrun a bad diet. Which brings me to my next point. AI is meant to serve you. An article I have here, made by NDTV, which was made just back in August, talks about a former Yahoo manager that unalived his mother and himself because he was convinced that his mother was a Chinese spy and she was spying on him. He was clearly not in the right headspace, but he also had an OpenAI chatbot which he named Bobby. Throughout the conversation, you can see Bobby was encouraging him and his weird behavior, saying things like, "Eric," which is a guy's name, "you're not crazy." Why am I bringing this up? This AI Joker chatbot kept telling Eric he was the one in the right and everyone was against him, even though he was insane. I mean, this isn't everyone's experience, but I just wanted to highlight that AI is meant to serve you, and you need to be very careful. Whatever biases you may have that can be inaccurate, AI will use that. Instead of living in truth, you will be living a lie. I am not anti-AI by any means. I'm just pro-education. You should educate yourself using proper sources and reading peer-reviewed studies and different articles to come to your conclusions, not catchy headlines and misinformation on platforms like X or Twitter that serve a narrative. It was Professor Xavier who once said, "The greatest power on earth is the magnificent power we all of us possess, the power of the human brain." And if you want to know things in detail, then see a professional. See doctors for medical and health advice. See lawyers for legal advice. See accountants for financial advice. And lastly, please, if you are going through something mentally, do not use AI. And don't even use Google. Please, seek professional help from a therapist or a psychiatrist. Do not self-diagnose yourself. You will hurt yourself more and you will hurt the people around you.